Hello everyone. I'm starting the video a little late. We're already the first stage down, but figured I might as well go ahead and stream/record some RoR2. I've been enjoying it since the update. Or DLC, I should say. The DLC has its own problems. Um, but overall, it's a really fun update, and I'm really enjoying the Railgunner. I don't think the Railgunner's all that great, to be honest. The lack of AoE options really make it hard to play. But I mean, you saw that. I just one-shot a brass contraption from full health, and it has its nice moments. It does have its nice moments. So, feels both good and bad to play, which I think is a good design, I think. Like, sometimes you feel like a god like that, other times the lack of AoE smacks you in the face and you feel absolutely fucking useless. Again, I think that probably is good balance. I feel super strong at sometimes, super weak at others. I think that's a unique point to be at. Still forming my opinions. We are in Eclipse 4, so I've been around the block a time or two. But still very much forming my opinions on this. Where did that golem go? Did he die to something? We'll take another propulsion, or repulsion armor plate. These things are very good. People underestimate the power of taking 5 less damage from every hit. It's crazy how little damage you take. I procced the firestorm on the beetle in front of me instead of the wandering vagrant. Oof. That's all I got to say there. I was really hoping those missiles would kill. Generating scrap, okay. That can be useful. I've rarely found it to actually come in handy though. But the possibility is there. We had a pretty easy stage 1. We got lucky with a corrupted teddy bear and the Kajaro's band. I guess the ATG as well, even though it's going to proc very rarely. So it was an above average first stage. I mean, you get a Kajaro's band on Railgunner, you're very happy. So, yeah, pretty good run so far. Hopefully we can take it somewhere to the end. Again, not sold that Railgunner is a good class. We probably just randomly die to something. Because it was just too fast for us, or too many for us, or something like that. You don't really have to worry about damage, even if our damage is on like a 10-second cooldown to bans. That's like all the damage we ever find in the run, we're still going to have damage. Yeah, I'm taking that over my missiles. Holy fuck. Blunderbuss is broken. For those of you who don't know what Blunderbuss does, you instantly kill a boss unit and get their yellow item. And yellow items are the strongest items in the game. So, I'm going to hold on to this until I see a boss who's yellow I want. Hopefully I get, what's it called? The Grave Tender? I don't know what the Wisp boss is called. The Wisp boss who has all the chains and the, shoots the wisps at you. I want his wisps on sprinting. That's my ideal, but you know, any option that's not a beetle guard or a jellyfish is a good option. I don't like leeching seed, but we have the regenerating scrap, and I doubt we're going to find another green printer on this stage. So I will take the pretty useless green. Because it's either that or no green. At least I think it will be. Oh, gas is great. Any items up here? There's two big learning curves for the Railgunner for those of you looking to play this class. The first one is using your jump pads. She has another type of pad, which is like the slowing field. I don't think it's nearly as good. It's so hard to give up mobility on this character who's already so limited on mobility. I think you just got to get good with jump pads and, you know, ride or die with them. But the other hard part about this class is learning when to use your railgun and learning when to use your auto fire. The auto fire, it's like a worse version of Huntress. Like it's auto fire and it's tracking and it like goes around corners and stuff, but you don't get to choose who it shoots at and it can't critical strike. So it definitely has its weaknesses. That being said, it's I mean, it does its job, right? I just missed a penny. It's kind of sad. I wanted that penny. At least I brought the 4 gold in the next stage. Ah, these things! I'm so glad the patch hit and made these things tolerable. Did I miss that wisp? Didn't miss it that time. Well, I killed some things. My AoE items doing their job. Like I said, you can't really aim at who you want to shoot at, so I'm trying to kill the wisp, and I'm just hitting the beetles instead. Okay, we've rained a lot of destruction, but there's still 2 corrupted enemies left. There's still 1 corrupted enemy left. Attack speed is actually pretty nice on this character, just for the M1. Or the auto fire, I should be saying. The auto fire is... it's pretty good. Like, don't sleep on it. The lack of targeting makes it difficult and wonky, but it's a solid ability. And if you have the attack speed to roll with it, it does its job. Don't sleep on it, it's good. Again, I love these things. Armor repulsion platings are just great in my opinion. Fall damage is lethal on this Eclipse level, but Corrupted Teddy Bears blocks fall damage. So I'm more than willing to take that fall. Imps can be hard to deal with as this character, because shooting them with the railgun is very difficult. And that explosion of killing all the wisps, that's why gasoline's good. Gasoline used to be an awful item, but somewhere along the line, I think like in the Bandit update, they turned gasoline into a really powerful item. It's just as good as wisps. It doesn't scale as well as wisps. Will-o-wisp, I should say, but it's just as good as will-o-wisp. Okay, anything over here? Don't see anything. And it's not worth going that deep for it. Still haven't found any crowbars, which is a little alarming. I mean, I have the band, so it's not too bad. But I would like crowbars, especially since crowbars scale well with bands. Also, I haven't found the teleporter. Okay, what we got? Anything I want? Yes, I will take that. Hot take, daggers are trash. Corrupted daggers, not trash. I know I'm going to upset a lot of people with the daggers are trash, but the amount of daggers you need to make bleed consistent is very high, and by the time you get that consistency, there are better options. Like, you're already killing everything instantly, so why do you want to kill things over time? Daggers and bleed in general is kind of trash. I know that's a controversial opinion, but it's a damn good one. On the other hand, corrupted daggers, it's basically ATG missiles. Basically, 10% chance to do a 400% damage or something like that. Like, yeah, just pretend it's an ATG missile and you're golden. Where is this teleporter? Is it at the place I said wasn't worth going to? Yeah, it is. I guess it was worth going to. I need to clear out the void field anyways. I'm taking way too long on this stage, but that's okay. Eat the fall damage, now I'm going to have to wait for the fall damage to come back up. Do I make it? I do make it, okay. Gotta love corrupted teddy bears, they're so good. Okay, we took a fuckload of time on this stage, but there was a void seed, so that was kind of a given, to be honest. As unfortunate as that is. Is there a thing back here? No. Can I press Q on it, please? I don't want that. I do not want to click Q on that. Oh, I'm getting bounced around by all those wisps. Holy fuck. He, pulled me in and shot his things at the same time. Pretty sure he's not supposed to be able to do that. When he does the suck, he's supposed to just suck, not suck and shoot his bombs. Pretty sure I lost my watch to a bugbear. I could be wrong, but that looks like a bug to me. I've played a fair bit of Risk of Rain, and that is not supposed to happen. Again, I could be wrong. That's a strong possibility. But I don't think I am. I think I lost my watch to a bugbear, which is sad. You were bound! What the fuck? He had Chronobobble on him, or Tentibobble on him. He was rooted and was still able to teleport. Mithrix can't even use his Whirly-Durly when he's rooted. So it's crazy that Wisps are able to teleport when they're rooted. It's pretty funny, if you get enough Tentibobbles, you can actually just root lock Mithrix and he can literally do nothing. He never hits you. He can hit you with his gun, but he can't hit you with any of his hammer attacks, and he can never activate the Whirly-Durly. And so if you get enough Tentibobbles, it's a really clean Mithrix skill. Really clean. He just stands there as you wail on him. Now you need a lot of Tentibobbles because the more Tentibobbles you get, the higher the chance to... Oh, I got another Void Seed. The higher the chance is to apply Tentibobble. Please don't tell me it's a corrupted boss. That would make me sad. It's dead. At some points, that jellyfish died. All these suiciders are making me nervous. Hi. How are you doing today, Mr. Jellyfish? Or Mr. Jelly? Not Jellyfish. Jellies have a ton of HP. I'm not sure if it's... It seems like it's unintended how much HP they have. Did I get... Oh, funnel, okay. I want funnel because it lets me skip the final stage. I'll show that off on the final stage. But I want to use my current equipment first, that way I get my yellow. These things really should have 1 HP, and I'm very annoyed that the Railgunner auto-fire misses them. The tracking on them isn't good enough and it just hits the floor instead of them. Okay, I spent way too long clearing the seed. I need to find the teleporter. I didn't get much out of the seed either. I guess there's another thing over here. Nope. Don't want it. Fuck, I'm dying to elite jellyfish because my auto attack doesn't do enough to stop their explosion. With both characters, you do enough damage to the jellyfish that they don't get the chance to explode on you because you like stun lock them. But this character does not do enough damage to proc that stun lock. If I was the teleporter, where would I be? Up here, maybe? I wish I knew this map better. I think that means the legendary chest is up there. Let's go check that out. Yep, sure enough, legendary chest. Pretty close to affording it. Hey, look, my void cache. Oh, yes, please. Polyloot is amazing. You lose the AoE, but it's just so much damage. Especially against, like, Mithrix. It's really nice to have. Okay, we have enough for the legendary chest. That at least gives a purpose to all the farming we've done this stage. We've been on this stage for way too long. We should be moving faster, but hey, you can't win them all. Hard light afterburner. Okay, not the worst. Not my favorite either. Was the stage... No, the teleporter was not back here. Oh god, too much going on. Too many suiciders. And they're all so hard to hit. Oh my god. Okay, back to getting the fuck out of here. I'm just gonna eat the fall damage with my Corrupted Teddy. Sure, why not? I could use a little assistance. 579 for that, really. Okay, that's where we need to be. Yes, 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 I know you're chasing me. Oh, you are chasing me. Hey, look, another red. Oh, laser scope. Okay, we're broken. Okay, time to fly. I was supposed to go down, wasn't I? Oh well. We wait for our corrupted teddy and then we jump. Hey, look at that, we have corrupted teddy. Okay, let's get out of this godforsaken stage. Multiple stone titans. We shoot one and cue the other. Get a Kajaro's band out of it. Awesome. We got the Titanic Knurl, which will help increase our health regen, our base health regen by a lot. So cool trick about your jump mines is that you can only have one out on the field, and if you deploy a second one while your first one is still out there, the first one will explode immediately. So you can use that if you have Hardblade Afterburn, or even just base. You can quickly throw out two, and it'll give you a boost midair. It'll give you like a super Hopo feather jump, you know. It's really good tech for, especially in the Mythic stage itself, to get around. But also in general, it's just a good mobility option at your disposal. We are spending way too long on each stage, but we have good items to back it up. We spend a lot of time farming for items and void seeds, and we've fortunately been rewarded for it mostly. So even though we're really late on the timer, we are keeping pace. I'm normally not comfortable being this late into the game, but again, our items are good if you look at it respectively. Okay, so that jump trick, we do that, and look how much air we get. We scale that entire cliff. It's just really good mobility if you get the opportunity to boost like that. Don't want it. Fungus, maybe we can turn that into bustling fungus later. Okay, we want this for the final level. That's a key printer. We don't want anything to do with that. I remember there's an item over here somewhere. I don't exactly remember where. Here it is. Red whip. Is it an item though? Is it really an item? Okay, let's get out of here. We spent way too long on each stage, but hey, that's just where we're at. That is just where we're at. Okay, so there's almost always a boss on spawn here. I'm trying to find it, but I'd rather deal with that threat. Again, there's almost always a boss on spawn, so I'm going to be looking out for that. But it looks like there's just a bunch of healing elites. That and these alpha constructs, which actually fuck you up if you don't pay enough attention to them. Laser scope carry me. Laser scope. Okay, let's get another Tinta Bauble. Tinta Baubles are really good to stack. I would have grabbed the Flame, but the Flame doesn't do anything against Mithrix, so it's a little late. I'm no longer in the mindset of progressing the run. I'm now in the mindset of killing Mithrix. There's the item I saw. Ooh, a Polyloop. Again, there's that little jump trick. It's pretty good. Okay, I definitely don't want to use the Scrapper while enemies are still spawning. I'm just going to run to the teleporter at this point and try to get that done. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. It does not. I'm going to get the teleporter done so enemies stop spawning and I can browse these items much more safely. With the Titanic Knurl and my Cautious Slugs, my health regen is so fast out of combat. It's really nice. Look, a War Banner printer, how useful is that? Doesn't everybody just want a War Banner printer? Okay, 2 of these is bad news. 1 of them, nothing at all. 2 of them, really annoying. Especially with all these bells. Playing a fucking bullet hell over here. Oh my god, look how little damage it does with all of my armor repulsion platings. That being said, I still have to run away. It's way too much for my ass to deal with. I do not have the AoE for all that. Okay, let's go ahead and kill the Z construct. And let's survive! Run! Okay, remember what I said, the lack of AoE, you can feel it sometimes? Yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, use the map to run, use the map to run, use the map to run. Heal up, heal up, heal up. I did fucking nothing. Use the map to run, use the map to run, use the map to run. Why are there 8 of these things? Okay, we recovered. There's still an Elder Lumerian running about that he is now dealt with, so we have officially recovered. Okay, and that right there is a strong argument as to why I should have taken the Fire Enhancer green a while back in my selector to make this, all this craziness not happen, so I didn't almost fucking die here. Even after clearing the teleporter, I'm still in danger territory. There's so much here. Because I had to run away and had teleporter event level spawns for way too long. Teleporter event level spawns do not mess around. Hey look, we're generating scrap. I can use that pretty much never. Unless I find a green scrapper on our green printer on this stage, which is possible. Okay, we jump and hope a wisp doesn't shoot us out of the air. We did not get shot out of the air by a wisp. Hey, bustling fungus. Remember when I said we might be able to make use of that fungus we had? We did it, boys. Again, I hate how you can't hit these things with this gun. And I'm not about to snipe those things. That's not, oh, we got our first crowbar. I hear things getting void corrupted, but I don't really care, to be honest. The hell is that? Ah, it's part of the Z construct. Okay, let's grab the last of these items and wrap the fuck up. And then I get to show you guys my favorite parts of the final stage, because I have Quantum Tunnel. I think Plasma Shrimp is very good on this class, since you shoot so rarely. The consistency of Plasma Shrimp is much better than the alternative of ATG. ATG is very good. For most characters, I think it's better than Plasma Shrimp, but for this character, because it's so... ATG is so inconsistent, I consider Plasma Shrimp better. Hey look, we got something. A Berserker Pauldron for all of our trouble. Ain't that cute. Okay, we're almost done grabbing items, then we can get the fuck out of here. Personal shield generator is really good when we have Plasma Shrimp. Also, another thing with Plasma Shrimp and Polylutes are insane together. That is a ridiculous combo. If you get Polylute to proc, Plasma Shrimps just go crazy. It's really nice. So our build actually like combos together on multiple levels. I wish we had some Runald's bands, because Runald's bands are better than Kajaro's bands, at least against Mithrix. But hey, I can't complain too much because I have Plasma Shrimp and Polylute and the, I forget what the scope is called, but the 100% extra critical damage. Now that brings it from 200% to 300% extra damage, not 200% to 400%. So, It's additive 100%, not multiplicative 100%, so keep that in mind. Doesn't matter too much, but you know, just something, just a little notch. But yeah, our items are like nothing absurd, but they're very solid. So we should be able to take down Mithrix. Like you know, there's always the chance Mithrix just hits you with the whirly dirly and you lose. Favorite part of this stage. Yeah. Hey, you wanna go do all those pillars? Yeah, I'm just gonna do the one pillar, Mithrix's pillar. You just walk right in, skip the entire stage. You could do that with a lot of items, or just characters in general. Artificer and Mercenary can just climb this tower whenever they want to. But if you have wings or Quantum Tunnel or any of that nonsense, you can just do it. Missed the headshot. We're on Eclipse 4, so Mithrix is much faster. He's 40% faster. On earlier Eclipses, you can actually just line up that headshot, and if your build is right, you can just straight up one-shot him. That's how I beat Eclipse 3. I one-shot him in phase 1, I one-shot him in phase 3. He literally never did anything. He just got one-shot repeatedly. I miss Mithrix taking fall damage. He used to take 1 billion fall damage for that right there. Is that poly loot going off on him? My Tinta Bobble is not very high, so this is risky, but I'm trying to Tinta Bobble him. You can see how Tinta Bobble just keeps him in place, though, and he's not able to play the game. If I had, like, 2 more Tinta Bobbles, I could do that very consistently, and just stand in Mithrix's face, to be honest. He can't hammer swing when he's Tinta Bobbled. He can't whirly dirly when he's Tinta Bobbled. He can't really do anything when he's Tinta Bobbled. He can shoot his gun and that's about it. So it's very strong. People like to say that that Chrono Bobble got good because of Mithrix. Well, Tinta Bobble is good only because of Mithrix. Otherwise, the proc chance is just too low for it to be really effective unless you're like super late into the game. And even when you're super late into the game, you're one-shotting things instead of trying to CC them. Holy shit, how the fuck am I supposed to hit your crit spot? I think the answer is I'm not supposed to. Hey, all of a sudden Polyloop procs and the thing just dies. Gotta love Polyloop, so strong. What's left? Oh, these 3. Did I charge it too early? Yeah, I charged it too early. Oh, get away from me, Mithrix. Okay. Just shoot around the corner. If Mithrix is close enough, you can just shoot right around the corner. Holy fuck, I don't like this. Oh, I thought that killed me. Oh, I did not like any of that. I was caught in a bad spot that entire time. I made a lot of poor decisions there. Yes, if I can keep him back here, he's always going to be in range for me to snipe him around the corner. Didn't do a very good job of keeping him back there, but hopefully you can see what I mean by my statement. Okay, this I'm much more comfortable with. Even though I should have got hit there. Alright. That was a very scary fight, but I randomly got like Polyloop procs on top of my ult and other things like that that just chunked his HP out. And safety with Tintibobble. Tintibobble was the MVP of that fight, honestly. Oh, he's gonna block this. Of course he is, because he has my Teddy. That was dumb of me. I didn't think about my Teddy. And I don't want to get hit by Plasma Shrimp either. If I get hit once, I probably die. Okay, he no longer has Teddy. That should kill him. Yep. And that's the Mithrix fight. Not bad, not bad. Just crit him with your R and proc Polyloop. It's that easy. Okay. That teleporter did not want to cooperate with me. Hop in the quantum tunnel and let's get the fuck out of here. Just ignore all these enemies because there's a chance they're perfected. And I don't want to fuck with anything perfected. But seriously, for this stage, get a quantum tunnel or a fire egg or wings or something that helps you climb vertically and the stage becomes much easier. Most characters just have to run around because they don't have the damage to fight off the Void Reavers. This character is unique in that he actually does have the damage to kill Void Reavers. Or she, sorry. And she has the damage to kill Void Reavers. So you can actually kind of sit here and fight them. It's a very good feeling being able to actually defend the ship instead of run around circles the ship. I say that as I miss every shot and my point gets invalidated. And there you go. Easy peasy Eclipse 4. From stage 2 onwards, because I skipped the first stage. At least a recording of the first stage. But overall, Railgunner, definitely my favorite class. I like how unique it is. But even though it's my favorite class, I don't think it's the best designed. The lack of AoE options was very intentional. And I can respect a class that is single target and has as much damage as the Railgunner does. I understand that the Railgunner has the highest DPS in the game and needs drawbacks to compensate for that. But what I don't like about that character is that none of the abilities like float together. And so she left, ready to take her shot. So fucking cheesy. What I don't like about Railgunner's kit though is none of it works comprehensively. There's never a time where I'm using an ability in tandem with another. It's always like, oh, I'm shooting my autogun. Okay, I stopped doing that. Now I'm shooting my railgun. Okay, I stopped doing that. Let me set up my ultimate. And I'm switching between those three different modes. I'm never like, let's say, you're playing the Huntress, you're running around, you're shooting your auto attacks, you see a group of enemies, or you throw your boomerang while you're shooting your auto attacks, you see a single large enemy, you weave out real fast, you throw your ult, and then you go back to playing your real game. Hey, James the Dragon, how's it going? And that experience of using all of your abilities in a comprehensive manner is very fun on Huntress. On Railgunner, you don't get that experience. There's never a time where you use all your entire kit in tandem. It's just you have this tool for this situation, this tool for that situation. You swap from one to the other. It's a little disappointing. Still my favorite class.